Hey guys, it's Phyrra and it's time for another Phyrra Says. So if you love videos where all I do is talk, sit back and get a drink. If you hate them, skip on, go to another video so you are not bored. Because I've had a lot of people email me and ask, the post that I wrote last week called You Catch More Flies with Honey was not specifically about Kat Von D. However, it was basically, her post on Instagram basically did kind of push me over the edge into writing it, and it was because of many different extremist vegans that I had been dealing with that week. And I personally don't like extremists of any sort. I don't care if they're vegans or if they're religious or if they're feminists. I just don't want to deal with them because I really hate people who try and shove their beliefs down my throat. That saying you catch more flies with honey is actually what my grandmother would say. She'd say you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, meaning that you get more people to come away around to your way of thinking if you're a nice person than if you're a total bitch. So that's basically been my approach to cruelty-free, is that I try to show people, hey, there are these awesome products that are cruelty-free. I'm not judging you if you're not using cruelty-free products, but you might like these cruelty-free products if you give them a chance. Versus, you're a fucking murderer for using products that are tested on animals. You know, like, I don't like that approach, and that's not the approach that I take. I think ultimately it's going to drive people away from the cruelty-free cause if you take that really aggressive approach. And I felt like what Kat Von D did with her post was, well, she was speaking from her heart, which, you know, she's entitled to feel however she wants. She was very aggressive about what she said, and she didn't think about the fact that she has millions of fans who might be offended by that. To me, basically, I think it's ridiculous to tell somebody that you can't love animals if you eat meat. It's something that has been culturally accepted around the world for, I don't know, however long we've had canine teeth. It's just one of those things. And while I applaud anyone who can live a vegan lifestyle, that's awesome. I myself, I've made a conscious effort to eat less meat, and I do it for a variety of reasons that are, you know, health related, environment related, and just because I feel like I should. But I don't feel that that gives, you know, somebody else the right to sit there and call me a murderer and say that I can't care about Phyrra because I eat meat. I think that's crazy. I think basically that viewpoint is a really simplistic and childish one. It's, you know, it's somebody who's used to looking at the world in black and white, and the world is not black and white. It's filled with shades of gray. So while it would be awesome if, you know, the world could be that way, it's not. So you have to be realistic. And if you want to get more people to the cruelty-free cause, to treating animals more humanely, then you're better off doing it in a fashion where you're not trying to shame somebody, because that's what it really comes down to. And it's not going to work with most people. It's just going to piss them off. I really do believe that if you want to convert people to a kinder way of life, that you have to do it through showing them kindness. I don't think it's right to try and shame somebody if you're an extremist. And I really can't fucking believe that I had people email me about that post telling me why I was wrong. And I'm just like, you're the fucking extremist I wrote the post about. Crazy. Okay, enough on that subject. On August 10th, Sephora's coming out with more of those epic points, like packages. So like the 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 points, so you can get really supposedly awesome things from Sephora. But one, my guess is that they're going to launch at 4 a.m. Two, my guess is that they're going to be sold out by like 4:03 a.m. And when I looked at the packages, none of them looked that great. It was actually kind of disappointing. Be prepared to be underwhelmed and for things to sell out fast. So for the past couple weekends, Ray and Dave and I have been playing Ark Survival, which is like a game on Steam. Think of it as Minecraft with dinosaurs. We play on our own private server, so what I really like about it is that the three of us are cooperatively building things together, taming dinosaurs together. We basically, every time we get on to play, we're like, okay, so what are we going to do? What's our goal right now? And it's just been a lot of fun. I can't think of the last time we had so much fun playing together. It's been more fun for us to play than World of Warcraft, which is really surprising. It's kind of hitting that Monster Rancher need for me, because there was an old game for the PlayStation called Monster Rancher that I absolutely loved. It was like my favorite, probably my #1 favorite game series ever. And basically, the premise of that game is you would basically breed monsters, tame monsters, and fight monsters. Lots of fun. Similar to Pokemon, not exactly like Pokemon. I couldn't get into Pokemon as well as I got into Monster Rancher, but whatever. So anyway, Ark is kind of hitting that need for me right now, which is really nice. And we just keep collecting them. We have like, I think, 18 I can't even think what the long name is, but we just call them Delos. They're like a little type of dinosaur that looks like a mini raptor. Super cute. They spit poison, have big frills. So it's been lots of fun with that. We tamed some raptors, got some raptor saddles to go ride around. Before that, we had tamed these triceratops and got saddles made for them. And yeah, it's been lots of just taming dinosaurs, building houses. Really neat game. It's in alpha, so it has horrible combat. Like, oh my god, I don't even like trying to attempt combat. I'm just like, okay, you guys go kill things, I'll stand over here and let them chase me, but the combat system is horrible right now. That's about it for now. Thanks for letting me rant at you. Please let me know how you're doing in the comments below, and if you haven't already, be sure you subscribe to my channel. I make new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays and sometimes in between. Thanks so much for watching.